And we say good morning to you. We're on the road today. Traffic heavy. Let me just say that. Got caught in a little traffic backup, and so we're here. Thanks for being with us. We're live here at the Eagle Center, the most popular antique store in the Tri-Cities, voted on by the viewers of WJHL TV, and that's with good reason because it's a really cool place. And so we got three cool places downtown. Here, Vintage Elk, and then, of course, Duck Crossing. Three in a row, boom, boom, boom. But we're here today at Tammy's place. She's going to join us a little show and tell coming up here in a little while. We have, as you see on the screen, 37 days till Cyclone football. On the 101st meeting between Elizabethton and Science Hill. They'll be coming up on the 22nd of August. Be here before you know it. And so 37 days, 4 hours and 7 minutes. Andrew Smith will join us here. He'll kick off the show. Tammy's here. She obviously is going to join us, the owner, with some show and tell. Also, Mr. Baseball. What a night last night. Do you like the format? Do you like the end of regulation, the home run, the get out of here win by Kyle Schwarber and the National League, which I thought was a pretty cool thing. I like that. It's kind of a little different spin. Had Joe Torre come out and make a substitution. I thought that was cool in the American League. The legendary baseball player. Last time that All-Star game in Atlanta, Torre was the manager of the American League. And then, of course, Clayton Kershaw got a chance to come out of there, and he got a chance to throw an inning. And of course, Skeens and Mizorowski throwing bullets. So we'll talk about that with our buddy coming up. He's right here. He'll join us just momentarily. Andrew Smith, let's get it started, get it cranked up, and get it going with the national anthem. Who might do it today? Let's see. Let's bring in. Gosh, who don't want to do it today? Let's see. This man, this lady right here. The Tom Taylor Sports Show.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets regular, the bombs bursting in air gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free, yeah, and the home of the brave.
What's your definition of fresh? At Food City, ours starts every morning as our certified butchers hand cut everything you see behind the counter fresh that day. Fresh also means our beef is ground in the store several times a day, time-stamped with the hour it was ground. That's a fresh guarantee. The fact is, it just doesn't get any fresher than this. That's why we say, start fresh with Food City.
Back on the Tom Taylor Sports Show, we're live here again. Show number 2322. Axel Steins will be here in a few minutes. You know his motto, Axel Steins shines, is what he says. So He'll be here in a little while, and he's got a little dance he's going to do for us. He keeps me posted on the show, 2322. We are joined by our buddy Andrew Smith, sports writer of Johnson City Press, Kingsport Times News. Good morning, sir. How you doing?
Doing well. Always a pleasure to be on
Yes.
these Wednesday mornings.
Love promoting this young man. Wherever we go, I say, can you be? Yeah, I'll be there. And he's always here. And I appreciate that. All-Star game last night. You know, there's a lot of stories within the story, of course. What was your take of the All-Star game in Atlanta?
Yeah, no, I thought it was a really good event. I always feel like that baseball, of the big four sports, always does the All-Star game itself the best.
I agree.
You know, you've got so much talent in the league, and it's always cool to be able to showcase that. Now, getting to have that in Atlanta, very cool. You know, had a really cool reception for not just guys like Matt Olson and Ronald Acuna, who are currently there, but longtime Braves like Max Fried and Freddie Freeman got warm receptions as well. So that was
I thought it was
that,
nice.
that was really neat to
Yeah.
see. But very fun way to end it last night with that swing off. I would have liked to have seen Matt Olson do it, considering he was on deck in the bottom of the ninth. Didn't get a chance to hit in the bottom of the ninth, so it would have been cool to see him take part in that. But still, Kyle Schwarber did what he does, and the man hits home runs and did it again to win All-Star Game MVP. So I thought that was a very cool way to settle it for it being an exhibition game.
And he hit it with authority. He just didn't hit him. He cranked him.
Yeah, he hits the ball hard and he hits it far.
Yep. ASB, what do you think about that? The ABS, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
ABS.
yeah. I liked it. I definitely prefer that to the full robo ump situation. I like the challenge system a little bit better. I think it was cool to see that, you know, it didn't take 10 minutes to get that in. It was like, you know, a little tap of the head. All right, the pitcher's challenging. All right, we'll cue it up on the video board. We'll all take a look. Yep, that caught a corner. That's a strike. So, yeah, I thought that worked very well. I'm not opposed to seeing that come to baseball in the next year or two, especially if it is just the challenge system like that.
So does baseball need that? Do you think it's something, I mean, does it put extra pressure on the umpires, you think, because now they're on camera?
I don't think so. 'Cause, I mean, I think for a while now we've had, you know, the strike zone on television, and, you know, we've been able to see, you know, things like TrackMan and other things that, you know, where the zone's at, and, you know, we've been able to see what the right calls may or may not be. So, yeah, I think it, honestly, I think it just helps the game. You know, make sure we, you know, if there's an egregious call, you know, we're able to correct it, we're able to get it right, and we're able to keep the game moving. So I don't think it's too much added pressure to umpiring.
So you start the second half of the season. You're a Braves guy, so what do we got to do? We're going to make some trades. Trade deadline coming up on the 31st of the month, which is obviously 15 days out, 2 weeks away. Do we trade? Do we dump? Do we sell? Do we buy? What do we do for the Braves?
I think the Braves are probably going to sell. I don't think they'll hard sell, because I do think that they want to keep a lot of this core together for next year, be able to tweak some things around the edges, that sort of thing. But I do think guys like Marcell Ozuna, who's on an expiring contract, very much available. A couple bullpen arms probably are available. Pierce Johnson, Raisel Iglesias. So pieces like that I definitely could see move, but I don't see any big-time hard sells, considering, you know, you've got guys like Acuna and Riley still locked up for a long time. So I don't think you'll see any major moves in that regard.
So if you had to pick the World Series today, July the 15th, or 16th, I should say, 2025, sitting here in the Eagle Center, who do you pick? Who's in the World Series if you had to pick them right now?
Right now, out of the American League, I really like the Detroit Tigers.
Okay.
They are playing some fantastic baseball right now. They've got a very comfortable lead in the American League Central. Detroit has really impressed me. I knew their pitching would probably be good this year, but their offense has really been strong all year. It's not just been a Riley Green. They had 6 guys in the All-Star game last night, and majority of them were bats. So I like Detroit out of the American League. And out of the National League, it's just so hard to repeat even a pennant that I don't think the Dodgers go back to the World Series. I think they'll make a run. They're obviously really good. But I probably might lean the Cubs. You know, they have a lot of momentum going right now. I think they'll probably be a team that's going to add maybe a bullpen piece. So I think it'll be Cubs and Tigers.
We're here at the Eagle Center, the #1 antique store in the Tri-Cities, voted on by the viewers of WJHL TV, which we appreciate. So we're here with our buddy Andrew Smith. Tammy joins us, Mr. Baseball, at the top of the hour, talking about everything going on in baseball. Let's take a little college football. media days yesterday, and it continues today. We'll run down the coaches in a minute, who's on the platform and at the podium today. But Nick Saban, there's a buzz about him coming back coaching. I don't think he's going to. I think it's just a bunch of somebody a boatload of money as a coach, making a boatload of money as a commentator now on TV. I don't see it. I may see him as a commissioner of some sort in some kind of a leadership capacity, college sports, but back as a head coach, what do you think?
I'm right there with you. I don't foresee him coming back to coach in any sort of capacity. I mean, what left does he have to prove?
That's my point. Great point.
Like he's went and won a national championship with LSU. He built a dynasty at Alabama. Widely regarded as the best to ever do it. Maybe number 2 behind Bear Bryant, depending on who you ask. In my opinion, he is the best college coach ever. So what would he have left to prove? Nothing, in my opinion. So I'm with you, though. Maybe he could come be in some sort of leadership role, depending on how things go in the future of the sport, commissioner, NIL leadership, something to that effect. I could definitely see him doing, but I don't foresee him coming back to the sidelines.
Auburn at the podium yesterday. Hugh Freeze says we're in playoff mode in Auburn. They should be, because program's in the midst of its worst run ever. The Tigers coming off 4 straight losing seasons for the first time since 1950. The 5-game losing streak to Alabama, the Iron Bowl, is the worst since 1981. That in of itself is not going to sit well much longer in Alabama, because they don't like losing Alabama in the Iron Bowl. So what's your take on Auburn? You think it's a turnaround year for them?
I do think they'll turn around. I don't know if I'd go upgrade in that quarterback room. So, yeah, I definitely could see them making a bowl game, being competitive in a lot of games. I believe the Iron Bowl is back in Auburn this year, so they'll definitely have a chance to end the losing streak in that rivalry game. But I don't think I'm willing to go as far as to say playoff contender Auburn, at least not until I see them.
There you go. Josh Heupel at the podium yesterday says we are in play down there in camp now. So I said it last year and we'll say it again this year. I don't think it was that big a deal. Just people out there going to go, what are you smoking? I don't think he was. I think Dylan Sampson was the key to that offense last year. Nico threw it around some, but it was a running game. It was a running offense in Tennessee. And so I would be more concerned you're going to replace Sampson with than Nico. That's just me. For example, he was 7th in the SEC in pass ratio, mustered barely 200 yards per game in conference play. I think it was only 3 times he threw for over 200 the whole season. They reached the playoff last season, large part because of the defense and the running game. I just don't think losing Nico's that big a deal. But everybody says, oh, what's Tennessee going to do? I'll go back to the same thing. I want your take on it. Josh Heupel was a quarterback. He's a quarterback player, quarterback coach. He played the quarterback role, led him to a national championship. He knows what he's looking for. I don't think you recruit Merklinger and McIntyre just to take up a uniform, and Aguilar now down there. I just think one of the 3 guys going to step up and do what needs to I'm over the Nico thing. He left. God bless him. I hope he does well. I just think this football team, I don't think they're going to fall to pieces because Nico's not down there.
I definitely don't think it's due to a lack of Nico. I think that Joey Aguilar is probably the early favorite to win the job considering his starting experience. Merklinger doesn't have much experience and George McIntyre doesn't have any. So I definitely think experience will probably edge out there. But yeah, no, this is even going back to the early years of the Josh Heupel system. It has always been a run-first offense. People always love to talk about the downfield shots and all of that. It has always been a running offense, and most of the time before last year, it was kind of a by-committee running game. Now, last year, Dylan Sampson did what he did, broke a handful of Tennessee program records. Fantastic season to watch from him. I'm sure he'll do great things with the Cleveland Browns. But yeah, I think that the main concern for the offense isn't necessarily Nico. It's the fact you only got 3 starters returning in total. And, you're hoping guys like Mike Matthews and Star Thomas, those guys step up. Boo Carter when he plays on offense. But yeah, I definitely think that you're not returning a lot, so that may end up helping you in a sense. Everybody's trying to learn each other in their new roles. You're not necessarily just like, oh, we're one piece away. We're that one quarterback away from, as long as he hits, we'll be good. you're needing a lot of things to kind of come together right here. You're losing offensive line stalwart and Cooper Mays. Like you're losing a lot on that offensive side of the ball. So you're definitely gonna have to lean on that defense. Which, who thought when Josh Heupel got hired we'd be talking about how good his defense has been the past couple of years and how much they're gonna need to help carry the load, especially early in the year. But that's where we're at. Tim Banks has done a fantastic job as the defensive coordinator there. So, yeah, that's kind of my pre-fall camp thoughts on Tennessee right there.
Yeah, well, you're exactly right, because when they hired Heupel, everybody said he can run an offense, explosive offense. Can he get the defense turned around? Well, quite frankly, the defense, I think, is ahead of the offense. Has been for the last couple of years. Defense has won those games for him. Offense was there, but I think the defense, the stalwarts on the defensive side of the football made the difference in the first couple of years. Not to say the offense wasn't good, but I think he's proved the pundits wrong that he has put together a pretty good defensive side of the football. This year's going to be no exception, too. So that was what was pretty much, in a nutshell, what was discussed yesterday at SEC Media Days when it was Tennessee's turn. Texas was the last guy yesterday. Steve Sarkisian said, we're ready. We got a championship roster. We have to go out and prove it. He said, we are loaded. I love this team. The only team to reach the national semifinals each of the last 2 seasons. It's played for consecutive conference crowns. So their hype is, for all the lack of no Nico in Knoxville, all I'm hearing about is Arch Manning. You talking about pressure on somebody. This guy, his last name in of itself creates pressure, almost like Dale Earnhardt Jr. That Earnhardt name, when you're on NASCAR's track, was instant pressure, instant expectation. So it is Arch Manning, and so that's all you're hearing about. Spurrier said if he was any good last year, he's okay, but if he was any good, if it's all they all said he was, he'd have been playing last year, would have been a backup quarterback. So there's a lot of what-ifs around this kid, but that's what everybody's talking about is Texas.
Yeah, I mean, to Steve Sarkisian's point, the whole roster is very talented. It's a deep roster. He's recruited well the past handful of cycles. So yeah, this is absolutely a very talented, loaded Texas Longhorns roster. But you're right, everything's gonna have to come down to Arch Manning, and I think the kid's had to deal with pressure for most of his life, considering his last name is Manning, right? So I think he'll be able to handle it. I think I would disagree a little bit with Steve Spurrier. You mentioned that, well, if he was any good, he would have played last year. Well, Quentin Ewers was a very solid quarterback for Texas. He's getting a look at it in training camp now, so it's not like he's done with football after his Texas days. So, yeah, I think Arch, there might be some growing pains in there, but overall, I think he'll be fine.
I'm looking up the coaches while he was talking today at the podium. SEC Media Days, Kalen DeBoer was there this morning at 9 o'clock. Jeff Lebby of Mississippi State. Billy Napier is under the gun in Florida, and so is Brent Venables of Oklahoma. Those are your 4 today. The 2 morning coaches, Alabama, Mississippi State this afternoon, Florida, and Oklahoma are the coaches at the podium for the SEC Media Days being held in Atlanta. All right, last thing I want to hit you with here. 2 things. Major League Baseball toying the idea of letting the players play in the Olympics next year. The Olympics will be in L.A. The dates will be July 15th through the 20th at Dodger Stadium where they're going to play it. And so Rob Manfred says we're going to somehow tweak the schedule, give these guys even maybe an extended all-star break to let them play to represent their countries in the Olympics coming up in L.A. here in the United States next year. You okay with that or not?
Yeah, I'm fine with that. We see a lot of guys go participate in the World Baseball Classic. That's going to be coming back around this spring, February and March. A lot of guys will go participate in that. And honestly, I think it's a bigger health risk to the pitcher to be doing that as opposed to the Olympics in 28, because in July of 2028, a lot of guys' arms are already built up. Right, you don't have to worry about them trying to get back into throwing shape and game shape. They've been that way for a few months now. So I'm cool with it. I definitely think extending the All-Star break is probably the best way to kind of work the schedule there. How that works in terms of balancing off days and the other parts of the schedule. Now, that's above my pay grade, admittedly. I'm not sure how they'll go about that. But, yeah, I definitely think that doing the extended All-Star break, letting guys play in the Olympics, it's not that often we get baseball in the Olympics. So I think that this is ultimately the right idea from Rob Manfred in the commissioner's office here.
Tammy Troutman joins us coming up next. Last story, Shaquille O'Neal. It's a story that just won't go away. Doorbuster special. Nico, yeah, Nico, I'm a leaving. How much is that? About 10 cents? Fire starter. There you go. Look here. This is kindling for the winner. Nico, I'm a leaving. God bless him. He was overrated when he was down there. Well, I brought that up last year during, I'll never forget this, at the fall festival at our church. All these UT guys down around said, Nico's overrated. You'd have thought I was supporting the communist China. I mean, you're like, what? You don't like Nico? I said, I didn't say I didn't like him. I said, he's overrated. So he's a freshman. I said, no, we're 11 or 12 games into this now. Or when I was about 8 or 9 games. No. And I just read the stats. I proved it. He went over 200 yards 3 times last year. So he was 7th in the SEC in quarterback rating. Okay, so everybody's like, anyway, these are, if you want these, they're plastic, so it'll be easy to start a fire with. So Nico, I'm a leaving. God bless him. The Lord died for him too, but I just think he was much ado. I wouldn't say about nothing, but woefully underrated. I mean, woefully overrated. All right, so Shaquille, that's Tom Taylor's opinion. And it's my show, and that's just what I think. You can disagree, and if you disagree, it's wonderful. That's why America is what it is. We can agree to disagree and keep on trucking. Shaquille O'Neal has had it with RG3. Told him to quit picking on Angel Reese. I'm going to quote, bust you in the nose. That's a little strong. Of course,
a little bit.
Of course, his fist's about as wide as his computer's. I wouldn't want him to hit me. But I'm thinking, so this Caitlin Clark Angel Reese thing is ongoing. She pulled out last night, re-injured her groin, and some of the girls making fun of her. So I don't get this whole thing about Caitlin Clark. If I'm in the WNBA and what she's brought to the table, notoriety, they all got pay raises. They all now fly on the jets first class like they didn't before she came along. Now they're on TV all the time. We're talking about them here on Wednesday. I didn't talk about the WNBA last year, 2 years ago. So I don't know why they pick on her, except it's professional jealousy, I guess. But anyway, the Angel Reese really has nothing to do with Caitlin Clark. But RG3 keeps apparently pounding on her verbally, and so Shaquille said, I'm going to pound on you physically if you don't leave her alone. What's your take on all that?
One of the most interesting beefs I didn't necessarily see coming.
Yeah.
But in terms of that, I think that all of the professional athletes in the WNBA, they are subject to criticism like the men are, right? You're getting paid to play a game. So, the criticism, as long as it stays on the court, I think is valid. So, as long as what RG3 said stayed on the court, regarding Angel Reese's play or whatever, then that might be a little bit over the line from Shaq. Now, if RG3 had crossed the line, then I can certainly side a little bit more with Shaq. But overall,
Let it go.
we'll just let him play.
Let them play. You got it. Good way to look at it. You guys getting busy, getting ready to start doing some high school football previews, right?
Yes, sir. The first media day is tomorrow.
Yep.
Unicoi
County. Yeah.
Jeff will be there for us for that. Tomorrow evening, I will be taking in my first 7-on-7 action of the summer. Happy Valley, Hampton, and Unaka over at Unaka, 6 o'clock. Should be fun, although I kind of laugh anytime I think about Hampton doing 7-on-7 because they are a team that notoriously runs the ball,
and then runs the ball.
So
good point.
It's good to get the quarterbacks and the receivers and DBs some looks, but I definitely don't anticipate a change of philosophy for Michael Lunsford this fall. So, but it'll be good to see those 3 teams, see what they got coming to the skill positions this year.
Cyclones 7-on-7 tomorrow night in Greenville. As a matter of fact, at 6 o'clock. They had one last night, so it's that time. As you saw earlier on, it was, let's see, we'll go back up. I know what it is. It's 37 days till football, so it's getting closer and closer and closer. See you next week.
Yes, sir. Sounds like a plan.
Good man. Andrew Smith, sports writer. Read all these articles. Great reference point for this show. In fact, we got a story here, a couple of stories today. There's one about Jack Richardson, quarterback for the Tennessee Vikings, and also a new policy change going to the DB games. We'll tell you about that. We're going to the Kingsport Dobbs Winter games at J. Fred Johnson Stadium. Got a few little tweaks this year for the fans as far as security, and so we'll read that off to you because it came out of the Johnson City Press. All right, coming up next, she's here, Tammy Troutman, the owner of the Eagle Center, next on the Tom Taylor Sports Show. Tom Taylor Sports Show. Got a brand new product. Tell me what's going on.
We sure do. We have contactless Visa debit cards, and some of you all have been asking and wanting to know, when are you going to implement that? We are hitting the ground running. So right now you can get your free instant issue contactless debit cards at Northeast Community Credit Union, and that's just another form of payment. So you've got the mag strip on the back, you've got your contactless, invisible, what you want to call it, if you want to pay that way for tabless, or you've got your chip. So we're just staying up to date with all the things, and we listened to you. So you wanted that, and that's what we can provide. And we've implemented it with hard work, behind the scenes, a lot of teamwork, effort, and come get your contactless Visa debit card today.
Available now
Yes,
at all locations. Our locations are
they are in Roan Mountain, they are in Elizabethton, one in behind Elizabethton High School, our main office, and then we have one off of 19E in Elizabethton. We have one in Johnson City off of West Oakland Avenue.
social media. How do we find you?
You can find us at Facebook, Instagram, or bemycu.org.
And the magic main number is
423-547-1200.
brand new product from Northeast Community Credit Union, proud sponsor of the Tom Taylor Sports Show and Cyclone Sports.
To mom this hard? You delegate. Kate, that bathroom's not clean yet. Jimmy, I need help with the dishes, big guy. I delegate like a mother, and I let Food City do the grocery shopping for me. With Go-Kart Curbside Pickup, I tell them what I need and how I like it. I order everything online and pick it all up curbside. With Go-Kart, I'm taking motherhood to a whole nother level.
Mother like no other, only at Food City.
I told her to relax. She's doing breathing exercises over here. Hello, lady. How are you?
I'm good. How are you? It's been a while.
Been a while. I love coming over here. Love, be loyal, buy local, buy it in
Buy
Betsy.
Betsy.
Buy it in Betsy.
That's right.
Love
It's
me.
almost Betsy time.
It almost. Hey, look up here. Let me show you something. You'll need to know this countdown because Axel will be here in a minute.
Axel will know the countdown, won't he?
Oh, Axel knows my blood type, my social. He knows everything. Here you go. 37 days, 3 hours, 40 minutes, and 23 seconds and counting. The Cyclone football, of which she's a proud sponsor. And I thank her for that. I want to thank her publicly for her sponsorship. So, love it.
Go Cyclones.
Yep. There's folks wanting to come on, and we just, quite frankly, not being cocky or arrogant, we just don't have room for them
No
because the loyal support of folks like Tammy Troutman, the Eagle Center. So, been a good summer.
It has been a good summer.
Yep. Is there?
It's going by fast.
Yep. Kudos. We bellyached for 7 months, and so every day I come on here and say thank you to T-Dot, whoever got that bridge reopened. Guess it was T-Dot.
Yeah.
So things are back to normal here
Mm-hmm.
down Elk
Elk Avenue.
Elk
right.
Avenue. So
Not quite as busy as it was before.
yeah,
You can feel a little bit more safe crossing the street now.
yeah. There's still traffic,
Yeah.
but nothing like it was. So because the other bridge is open.
Yeah.
All right, Show and Tell voted the #1 antique store for the viewers of WJHL TV. And so we always want to send that out because that's a big honor. There's a lot of antique stores in the Tri-Cities.
It is a big honor, and we're very appreciative to everyone who voted for us and whoever nominated us. So we're very appreciative.
Yes. This is the Regis and Kathy Lee segment, by the way.
And I'm Regis.
And I'm Kathy Lee. So here we go. Let's do Show and Tell. What do you want
Okay,
to start
so let's see. In honor of Cyclone football,
with?
the
And may I,
world's smallest cowbell.
I love it. Do you have any other bells? And my bell broke. Can you find me another bell?
Your bell that you ding?
The dinger busted.
Do I have other bells?
Does a cow give milk? I like that
Yes.
little thing.
Isn't it cute?
It
it's
is
a little
cute.
brass cowbell.
How much?
Well, you know, I haven't even priced it yet, Tom.
There you go.
Just got it in.
Oh, okay.
Just got it in. Okay, so you want to start with some jewelry?
Yeah, let me say this. Am I right in saying people have come and bought stuff off the show from what you showed them on Show and Tell?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay, so I
yeah.
want to say thank you out there.
Yeah,
We don't do this just for our health. We do this to promote this lady and her business. So
and my vendors. I
And
have
your
great
vendors.
vendors, a variety of stuff, and these things that we're showing today are from a lot of different vendors.
2 floors, 50 vendors, waiting list. Eagle Center, downtown Elizabethton. Be loyal, buy local, buy it in Betsy. All right, here we go. Tell me about this, please. Show and tell. This is
Okay, this is Mr. Spangler. He's vendor number 23, and he does all this jewelry handmade. That's a sterling bracelet. It has mushrooms engraved.
how neat.
You see them?
Yeah,
You
see
know,
it.
mushrooms are in.
Oh, are they?
Oh, they're back.
Oh, so I didn't. There,
Yeah,
there's
back
the
from
trend.
the 70s.
So if you're into mushrooms,
Yeah.
they got them here.
That's a beautiful little cuff bracelet. I'm not sure it'll fit you.
Could I get by
mean,
with?
no
could-
offense, but
I know.
I don't think it's gonna fit you.
No, could I get by with wearing that though?
Yeah,
I mean, guy would wear.
you could get by with anything. You're
So-
Tom Taylor.
Oh, stop! But because I got all these on, I like
yeah,
them.
yeah.
I don't know. Could I
He
get
can
by?
make you a special one.
I think I'd like to have
Yeah.
one.
With
Anyway,
mushrooms.
Price? I don't care. Price is $50. Handmade.
Sterling silver.
One of a kind.
Sterling silver, one of a kind,
There you go.
handmade.
Okay. Ladies, look here. Excellent accent piece. Is that what you call it for fashion? See, I'm trying to learn. You learned
Yeah, accessory. It's an accessory.
me. Accessory. You
This
learned me
one's
things.
35.
Mr. Baseball coming up in a few minutes. Got lots to talk about. Oh, yeah, this is another mushroom.
Yeah, he's got 2 different kinds of metal on that one. He's
This is
just,
metal?
Just the sweetest man that you'll ever want to meet.
Wow.
And he makes all that handmade. And
mu-
he has so much more than these 2 pieces, a whole case full.
That is a mushroom 2-piece. This is metal.
Mm-hmm.
With a leather chain or leather, what do you call it? Not a chain, a leather
Rope. Leather rope.
Leather rope.
Mhm.
$35 for that. How neat. Okay.
Yeah.
We're
Okay.
show and tell.
Another thing that's back is Tupperware.
Are you
Tupperware.
serious?
I'm very serious. People come in all the time asking for
Really?
Tupperware. Oh yeah. I sold a set of orange canister sets last week. Orange canisters that were Tupperware, and they were kind of faded. They were old, original from back in the day. And this lady loved them. She loved them.
So Tupperware's back.
Tupperware's back.
This is a pitcher, Tupperware Slimline pitcher. Excuse me, for $14.
And that one looks like brand new, doesn't it?
It does look brand new.
I got
So-
that at an estate sale a couple of weeks ago, and there was the lady. All her Tupperware was in great condition.
So I'll play an obvious question. Why is Tupperware back?
I don't know.
Okay.
I guess maybe people remember it from their childhood, and I mean it's a good quality product. It's
Yeah.
still around, so And another thing that's really popular, Pyrex.
Really? It's
And
back
we have
too?
a new vendor downstairs. She's from North Carolina. She has lots of great Pyrex. This bowl is a high dollar bowl, very sought after.
Really?
It's gooseberry. Is that what it says?
Yeah, gooseberry, $100 for
Yeah.
that Pyrex. So that's back.
Yeah, Pyrex is very popular.
The Queen Regis wants more air on it.
Yes,
So
Regis is having a hot flash.
are you really? Great. It's really more than I needed to know. So Regis is having a hot flash. So, Greg, this will be a show you will. Hey, Greg, you'll never forget this show. I can tell you right now.
You're gonna love it.
This lady is a piece of work. I can tell you. Love her to death. All right, so let's go, Tom Clancy.
Okay, more Pyrex.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah,
I'll let you do it. This is your
Pyrex
show.
mugs. Yeah, please.
Pyrex inspired mug for $16.
Hi, Brad.
Hello, Brad. Hello, sir. Awesome. Like it, like it. Very
So,
nice.
Do you want to do the Tom Clancy?
What do you want to do?
So we have a huge book collection. The reason I brought this one up is because it's large print. A lot of people are looking for large print.
Right.
You know, as you get older, your eyes don't work quite as well as they used to. So we have a big collection of large print books.
And this is Tom Clancy
That's
called
just one of them. Yep.
The Teeth and the Tiger.
Yep.
There you go. Lots of
We
books.
have a great book selection.
Do books sell? I mean, people buying books? They
Yeah,
buy 'em?
books are always a great seller.
All right.
And here's a Cub Scout collection.
This is memories.
Do you remember those?
I was a Cub Scout.
Aren't they cool?
Yeah.
It's a whole bundle of Cub Scout books.
Love
Were you a
it.
Cub Scout? Were you?
$22 for all these.
I was not.
No, you were a brownie.
I wasn't a brownie either.
Were you a Girl Scout?
No.
Were you a?
We were poor, Tom. I was not a cheerleader.
She was a cheerleader. She was homecoming queen. I know that. She what? What grade school did you go to?
The best.
You went to the East Side?
East Side,
She was
yes.
Miss-
Go
she was-
Pirates.
Miss East Side Pirate 19.
42.
I didn't say
Right
that.
before the war.
I don't want to be slapped. We'll come back from the break and I'll have a Pyrex indentation right here. You're so funny, buddy. Whoa. It's Regis and Kathleen. So anyway, these are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 vintage Cub Scout books in I mean, there it is. I remember that one right there. All the stuff you could do as a Cub Scout.
And they're in great shape, aren't they?
They are for $22.
They're very cool.
Is that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? Yep, 7 Cub Scout books for $22, bundled up.
And that's
How
vendor
neat.
31.
Yep. The coolest stuff in here in the world.
Here's another collection, Star Wars.
Whoa. The Essential Collection, 5 awesome sound effects pressed to activate. Star Wars, The Essential Collection. 2 great books plus a giant fold-out poster. Well,
Yeah.
that's cool.
Yeah.
How much?
I don't have my glasses on.
I don't see
Sorry.
a price. It could be,
I'll find it in a minute. It's probably on the inside.
okay.
Let me see.
That is neat. Star Wars Character Encyclopedia. Is that R2-D2 and all that?
Yeah. I'm not really into that though, are you? There are a
No.
lot of Star Wars fans though.
Oh, there is?
A lot.
No, I'm not.
I am a
I'm-
fan of John Denver though.
Oh, love me
Isn't that
some
cool?
John Denver.
I do
Yes.
too.
He can write a song.
He really could.
Come and let me look in your eyes. In the ground way, polka dots and moonbeams. Oh yeah, this guy could write. He could write music, no question. This goes for a whopping $8. I can go ahead and tell you it's in good shape.
It's in great shape.
Got the sleeve inside of it.
Yeah.
John Denver, $8.
We also have the Little River Band.
Little River Band.
They're great.
Yeah.
We have Elton John.
You know what's really cool about back in the day, you had albums or the album covers. You could get those frames and just put the albums up
yeah.
on the wall.
Yeah.
Here's an Elton John, maybe his debut, maybe. Yes, this is his debut album.
We have a lot of great albums. And I know a lot of
How much-
stores, antique stores do, but
How much is
this
this, Regis?
particular vendor, she makes sure that they're not scratched, they're in great shape. It's $14 for the
The
Elton John.
original debut album.
Mm-hmm.
We said at the
I
same
know.
time.
We practiced it, didn't we?
Yeah, it's scary. Debut album. So she's mad at me because I got caught in traffic. Did you come from Johnson City? Okay. Came the other way. So anyway, I got caught in a traffic.
I'm
back-
not mad at you.
Yeah, you were. You jumped.
No, I'm not.
No, you're not.
We were just talking about before we went on air how we were just fussing
Like
at
we're
each
married-
other.
like we're
and
married
then
couple.
when the camera comes on, we're like, "Hey, good morning. How are you? Hello."
Remember those days going to church?
Yes, and
Getting
you call
yelled
each
at?
other everything on the
Scream.
way to church, and then when you get there, good morning, bless you.
It's like-
feeling blessed. Praise the Lord.
It's like, good morning, God loves you. I'm thinking, no, you don't. I just got chewed out because I got grass stain on my pants. No.
That's right.
Okay, all right. Let's.
He's in the building.
Here is the
Do you
man.
have that one? Do you?
You have this one? Elvis. Whole baby, this is Elvis. I was watching him the other night. Retails for $7. Wow.
Who would have thought Elton John would be more expensive than Elvis?
Wow. Now I'm gonna say about old Elvis. You can make fun of him all you want. People make fun of him. I don't know why. But he went in a concert. He had everybody in the arena in the palm of his hand. He had
Yeah.
everybody, even the guys, because you see the crowd. Oh,
Yeah.
I thought
Did-
you were
are
gonna.
you
Well, I thought you were gonna drop and fall out. Do it that way. I thought it was gonna fall out.
Okay.
Yeah, I was watching the one from Hawaii, Aloha, and he had him right here.
Yeah.
Incredible performer.
Yeah.
We know that. It's like, Tom, what? That's really earth-shattering. She looked at me like, okay, that's really a newsflash, Tom, that Elvis was an entertainer, incredible entertainer. Do we have any more? We have.
Well, I have a new vendor that I'm really excited about. He has a great tag collection. I mean, from every state, he has tags. They're in great shape. He's having a sale right now. This it's marked 65, but he'll do better than that. Isn't that a gorgeous tag?
It's like brand new.
Yeah.
Wow.
And all of
Okay.
his tags are like that. This one's Florida, one of the sea turtles.
Helping sea turtles survive. Okay.
This is the Tennessee walking horse.
This one's 25, by the way, the Florida
Yeah.
one. Okay.
This one's 40, but he'll do better than that.
So you got a bunch of them back there.
Oh, a bunch. He's a great vendor. Brand new, just started this week. So we're excited about that.
Love it. So
As always, we have our little plant lady. She's doing great. She has all these cute little planters. with all these little starter plants at great prices, make great gifts, make great teacher gifts for the very first week of school.
Little hoot owl on it
Yeah.
for $8.
And
All
this
right.
one's in a little creamer. Isn't that cute?
That is very nice.
You know, when the sugar bowl gets broken, you just use the creamer as a planter. Great idea.
$6. Is that where the prayer plant came from too?
Yes.
That I
yes.
got the prayer
And
plant?
she's an art teacher at Hampton High School, Miss Barr. Shout out to Miss Barr. So she had a really rough year last year at Hampton, and I love when people support her.
She saved the best for last because they're probably going to get hit with it as we go to the break. That would be the frying pan.
I don't want to dent the frying pan. It's a good one.
I'm not even believing she just said that. This is the Griswold.
Yeah, and you know it's vegetable season, garden season, so fry up some potatoes, some squash and zucchini in there, onions and peppers.
Love it. Griswold frying pan from Erie, Pennsylvania.
Yeah, and I would dare to say that we have the very best cast iron selection in this area. Yeah, my vendor number one, he's got all the cast iron, and it's good quality, clean. Yep.
This goes for $58, by the way. So now you have 2 floors,
Right,
50 vendors.
right.
It's warm in the winter and cool in here in the summer, and so I mean it runs the gamut. I mean I can sit here and tell you, you're gonna bring a whole other segment coming up here at right around 12:30. Do another segment for me, please. So of show and tell. So what do you feel like, in closing, separates this antique store from the other ones? You got voted the number one in the Tri-Cities by JHL's viewers, which is an incredible honor. If you look at all the antique stores in the Tri-Cities, why this store versus others?
Well, I've said it before. I'm a firm believer it's my vendors. They're the greatest. They're really hardworking people. They bring in great quality things. They have unique items, and the prices are really good. Everyone tells us people shop here from Knoxville, from Maryville, from North Carolina, from up north, Pennsylvania, Ohio, and they always tell me your prices are amazing. So my vendors work hard and they bring in great stuff, but they don't try to gouge people or make a killing. They just love doing it. And so my vendors make this place a very special place.
There you go.
Yeah,
It's just that simple.
pretty simple.
Yep. We'll take a break. We'll be right back. We'll talk Mr. Baseball next on the Tom Taylor Sports Show.
That was easy.
We're talking to Sherry Holtzclaw, one of our great sponsors, the Cyclone Sports and the Tom Taylor Sports Show. A lot of jewelry stores out there. Why the Jeweler's Bench?
So everything is done in-house. Nothing gets sent out. We do ring sizing, necklace repairs, replace stones, shorten bracelets, necklaces. We repair silver jewelry. There's not a lot of jewelry stores that will repair silver jewelry. So we're one of the ones that do. Occasionally watches, we do some watch repair. Some of it we do have to send that out occasionally, but I'll let you know when I do, so it doesn't go out without you knowing about it.
Watch batteries. They replace a lot of watch batteries. Again,
Every day.
yes. John Holtzclaw is one of the few jewelry repair people in the area. There's not many of them left, so they do jewelry repair here. Remember that. They ship all over the country. The website is?
JewelersBench10.com.
The hours you're open are?
Monday through Friday, 9:30 to 6, and then Saturday, 9:30 to 2.
All right. And social media, where do we find you?
Facebook and Instagram.
And the phone number is?
423-542-5600.
Be loyal, buy local. It's a mom and pop store. Been here for a long time here in Elizabethton, serving not just Elizabethton, but the entire Tri-Cities and really anywhere in the country. The Jeweler's Bench, proud sponsor of Cyclone Sports and the Tom Taylor Sports Show. He's not Tammy. He's Mr. Baseball, Greg Salyer. So you went over and saw the ball cards, caught your eye, didn't it?
Yeah, I went over there and looked.
Yeah. There's a ton of them.
Yeah.
You couldn't have went through all of them because you weren't there long, because there is a ton
Nah.
of ball cards in that booth, including Evan Carter cards. They go back in action.
A lot of them.
Let's see. They've got Detroit coming into Texas to start this weekend, so we'll get into that in a second. Mr. Baseball's here. We're live again this week. We'll be back at Chick-fil-A next week, but we're here today at the Eagle Center Antique Store in downtown Elizabethton. Be loyal, buy local, buy it in Betsy, is their mantra. And again, it's right here on the corner, and we love coming in here. They do a great job. 2 floors, 50 vendors, got a waiting list, and so we appreciate very much the opportunity to come be here and do a little show and tell with the antiques here. And there's no way you can hit everything in here in 10-minute segment that she did, but there's a ton of stuff in here.
There is.
To say the least. So it's all well lit. It's all laid out or set up beautifully, and it's all priced. You don't have to walk around and go, how much is it? Everything's priced in the store. So all-star game last night.
Yeah.
1 to 10, rate it. What do you think?
Gosh, it was a good one. I'd give it about an 8 or a 9. It was good. I enjoyed it.
Henry Aaron tribute. What'd you think?
It was great.
Yeah.
Absolutely fantastic.
The late Vince Scully calling it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It was fantastic.
Yeah.
Absolutely. We were watching that, and Abigail's like, how are they doing all that? I said, I don't know.
No.
But
the magic of technology.
Yeah, but it was fantastic.
It was. Absolutely.
Yeah, everybody was just mesmerized when that was going on.
Scooble, Skeens, starting pitchers. What was your take on those?
So, probably 2 very well-deserving guys, 2 guys that are probably way up there for the Cy Young Award this year. And, Skeens looked a little sharper than Scooble in the game. Scooble gave up a couple runs. They didn't really hit the ball hard off of him. They just hit it where nobody was. So
they made contact.
The double, that knocked in a couple runs there. That was a fairly hard hit ball. But yeah, they, you're going to give up stuff like that in an all-star game. I mean, let's face it, those guys are there for a reason. They're all-stars.
Polar Bear hit a home run. A lot of guys hit home runs last night. Mezarowski, what was your take on him?
So, it was actually my first chance to actually watch him. I'd heard so much about him. That's the first time I'd actually seen him. He's impressive.
Yeah.
He really is. I mean, he doesn't seem to be throwing as hard as he is. I mean, it doesn't appear that he's throwing that hard, but boy, it gets there quick. Yeah.
What did it say? How many had over 100 last night?
Almost all of them.
Most all of them, yep.
Yeah.
Had an off-speed, was a slider like a 98.
Yeah, something.
People
like
out, and those guys in the dugout, I read the comments more and said, it's like it's over the top. Had an off-speed slider at 98.
Yeah.
I mean, he can bring it. So, I thought it was neat that Torrey came out and made a pitching change.
Yeah, that was really cool.
Last time they were in Atlanta, he was the manager, and so Aaron Boone said, go out there, big guy, make the pitching change.
Yeah, that was really neat.
And I thought when Kershaw came out, that was pretty cool, too.
That was. The way they did that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was really neat.
And then, of course, do you like the format, the home run derby, the swing off?
So I wasn't aware that's what they were going to do.
I
don't know that anybody was aware of it.
I was not aware of that either.
I know the players weren't even aware of it. I liked it. Because we have had all-star games that have gone extra innings before. We had that one several years ago that both managers came to the commissioner and said, hey, we don't have any pitchers left. Let's just call it. And they called it a tie. And everybody was just upset about that. And nobody was happy that the game ended in a tie. So, I don't know that all the pitchers had been used, but I think I know the National League had used all their pitchers. And I don't know about the American League for sure, but I know the National League had used all of their pitchers. And they were like, so I liked it, to be honest. I thought it was kind of cool the way they did it.
Yeah. A little different spin to it.
Yeah, it was. And I mean, if it's still counted, okay, maybe not. But it's an exhibition game now.
Basically,
Nothing's based on that. We don't base on home field advantage for the World Series on it anymore or anything like that. So I was really good with how they ended the game. I thought I liked it.
I thought it clearly showed for me out of the 4 professional sports that the baseball all-star game was the best one. I mean, it was.
Oh yeah.
Leading up to it, the home run derby and the futures game, but last night between the chalks, I mean, you had Alonso went deep, Corbin Carroll went deep, Rooker went deep, Bobby Witt Jr. RBI double. I mean, so you had there was hitting, there was good pitching, and then Swarbrigan's in there and just, I mean, he
3 swings, 3 home runs.
Jacked it, man. I'm telling you, he jacked it.
It was Polar Bear didn't even have to hit.
No. He put on a show, no question. So
yeah, it was an amazing everything that he did. I mean, so, you know, when Brent Rooker comes out as the first guy to do it, I was amazed that he hit 2. But then when Schwarber hit 3, I was like, whoa, this is crazy.
And the last one went down on his knee.
Yeah, yeah,
His momentum took him down to his knee.
He did, so.
Cranked it. So,
yeah.
Anyway, All-Star game in the books, won by the National League.
Yeah.
Good time had ball. I thought Atlanta did us a great job. Thank you, Atlanta. Thought you put on a great show. Next year will be in Philadelphia. I think that's what I read. 2026 will be in Philly.
Yeah.
So.
What did you think about the
ABS?
Yeah. What did you think about that?
It's all right.
I thought it was interesting that the players won every challenge. Every single
That's a
one
good
of them, they
point.
were correct.
Never thought of that. It's a good
Every
point.
single one of them. The umpire was wrong, and they were correct.
So they know their base. They know the strike zone.
They do.
So
I was a little worried when the pitchers were calling for it, you know, because they don't have quite the view of a batter or a catcher. But yeah, every single time, they were correct.
So Manfred wants to put that in next year. You think it'll go?
I think it will.
I think this was a trial balloon. He's going to say, boys, it went good.
Yeah, I think he will. I think he's going to say, hey, we want to get the calls right. Here were some calls that weren't right. We got them right. And, you know, so I think one of the reasons that I like it, I don't know if you saw this, Yoshinobu Yamamoto a couple weeks ago was going for an immaculate inning. So, you know, 3 strikeouts on 9 pitches. An immaculate inning. That is a very rare feat. He throws a pitch that was as close to dead center down the middle as you can get, and it was called a ball.
Last night?
No.
Oh, during the immaculate.
When he was trying to get his immaculate inning.
I got you.
And I'm like, what on earth was that umpire looking at? And it cost him an immaculate inning. He struck him out on the next pitch, but it took him 10 pitches instead of 9, so he didn't get it. But the pitch was, I mean, it was not even close to being a ball. If that had been in place, they'd appealed it. He would have got his immaculate inning.
But it wasn't.
But it wasn't. So.
But I think it's a foregone conclusion it's going to happen. You know what?
It will happen.
It's raining in downtown Betsy. We need the rain.
It is raining. It was sprinkling when I came in, but so I expected this.
Yeah,
but.
It's dry. We need some rain, so thank you, Lord, for the rain. So the other one, before we get into getting ready to start the second half of the season, Manfred says we're toying with the idea of letting the players play in the Olympics next year. It'll be July 15th to the 20th at Dodger Stadium in L.A. Olympics are in our country next year. I guess you know that by now. So he said we may have an extended all-star break. We got to figure out how to do it, but we're going to try our dead level best to let all these guys, including the Americans, represent the USA in the Olympics for baseball. What do you think?
Yeah, I like the idea of doing it. I don't know how they'll figure out all the ways to make it happen, but I like it. I think it'll be good.
Yep, it's in our country. I think that's added incentive. It's on our turf.
It makes it easier.
Yeah, in L.A., Dodger Stadium, fantastic ballpark, tradition-rich. The game itself is America's pastime. Figure it out, and I think they will, and I think it's the right move. Now, some of these guys won't represent us. They'll go back to their countries.
Right.
But still, Major League Baseball is going to get that right by letting our guys, all these guys, play next year for an extended. And so, you know, so once, won't be. 2 things. Number one, won't be again until another 4 years. It may not come back to the United States. Lord to come before we get it again.
Probably so.
So, all right, we start the second half because he is coming, folks. Am I right?
Oh, he is.
He is coming. Can't wait till I hear that shout. And you'll see me rock it. Well, the book says in a blink of an eye. Blink your eye. Blink it for me, real. That's how quick we're going to be gone, folks.
Yeah.
It's in the book. Well, Tom, that sounds crazy. No, it's in the book. Thessalonians. Blink of an eye with a shout. We're gone.
Yeah.
I'll be out of here. There'll be an empty seat. 2 empty seats.
I'll be gone too. Yeah.
2 empty seats. We're out. So he is coming. So we may not get the Olympics back in this country before he comes back. We start
we may not get this Olympics.
That's a good point. He can come any minute.
That's exactly right.
Prophetically, that's all that's left for him to come back.
Anytime.
Every other prophecy's been fulfilled, except the last one and the greatest one, the return of the Lord. All right, American League East, Toronto starts it out, 2-game lead. Red Sox are 3 back. Tampa Bay 5.5 back. We'll be sitting there in September. Who's going to be? Is this a 4-horse race? A 2-horse? Who will separate themselves? Do you think?
Yeah, that's a good question. I mean, looking at it now, you think Toronto and the Yankees, but if there was one team that did not like the timing of the All-Star break, it was the Boston Red Sox. When you got a 10-game winning streak going on, you don't want to stop. And they had to stop. So we'll see what that does to their winning streak. But, yeah, they're within 3 games now. Tampa Bay has really fallen off. They've lost 4 in a row. And, you know, I don't look at them to just completely go away, but you know, they would be my dark horse, I think, in that division. I think they're going to be fighting more for a wild card, even though you don't like to talk about the wild card yet. I think that's where they'll be. But
I'm a little bit better with it now after the All-Star break.
Okay, but yeah, Toronto's been playing really well, enough to pass the Yankees. Boston's catching them, so Boston's only a game behind the Yankees, and they're tied in the win column.
In the Central, Detroit put the fork in that division. Is it over? Can they swoon? Can the Twinkies and the Royals catch fire in the Guardians? Or are we done?
So Detroit's lost 4 in a row. I mean, you know, it could happen, but I don't think it will. You know, they're too good a team. They're just a really good, solid, put together team in every aspect of the game. So I think they're going to be hard to beat. They're the only team in that division with a winning record right now. So something major will have to happen. One of those teams, either Kansas City or Minnesota, maybe Cleveland, would have to just catch fire like we've never seen them catch fire before, I think, to catch Detroit. I don't think it's going to happen, but it could. I mean, it's not over. We're still in July.
We're live at the Eagle Center in downtown Elizabethton talking baseball. Axel Steins comes up in a few minutes along with Tammy Troutman. American League West, you got the Astros by 5 over the Mariners. The Rangers 8.5 back. Something tells me, I don't know why, I just got a gut, I guess maybe because of Evan Carter. Something tells me the Rangers are going to make a run, a serious run to win this division, and I think they're certainly capable. I don't know what they'll do in trade deadline for what they'll go get or buy or sell. I think the Rangers have a shot.
Yeah, I mean, they're definitely not out of it. They're 8.5 games back, so it's an uphill battle. But you know, they can get on a pretty big winning streak at any time. They're 1 game under 500. I always say, get to 500, and then we'll see what you got.
Say that every week.
Yeah, and you know, they're 1 game under 500. So Friday night they could be at 500, ready to go.
In the National League, Phillies and the Mets, a half-game differential. Marlins 10.5 back, Braves 12.5 back. Nationals see you next year. Phillies and Mets. Is it 2-horse, 3-horse, 4-horse?
It's a 2-horse race in the National League East by far. I mean, I you know, Braves fans are not going to want to hear it, but they're 11 games under 500. They're not going to do it.
No,
it's not going to happen. So
looking for a new manager next year. Snickers, his last year contract. I'll be shocked if they bring him back.
Yeah,
or whether he wants to come back.
I think they're going to promote him, give him a job in the
front office.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and keep him around because he's too sharp a guy. He's too much of a Brave to just get rid of him. So I think they'll do that, but they'll bring somebody in that'll maybe light a fire under this team. We'll see.
In the Central. Because they're underperforming. They're better than what they're showing.
They are.
I don't know what the problem is, but
yeah.
I mean, I know they've had injuries, but still the bats have been woefully quiet.
And Jurickson Profar.
Yeah.
They miss him because he's the guy they went out and got as free agent, and then
he messed up.
Yeah, 80-game suspension. So,
yeah.
I mean, it is what it is.
In the Central, the Cubs, a game better than the Brewers. Brewers are red hot. The Cardinals and the Reds, I still say this is a 4-team race because it has been so roller coaster. Yes, the Cubs are the big dog. Mm-hmm. I don't see them swooning, but I think the Brewers, Cardinals, and Reds can make a run for a wild card.
Yeah, the Brewers, they've won 7 in a row, and they're making a run. They're gonna show that it's, you know, they're not going away anytime soon. They're 16 games over 500, so they're there to play for sure. Chicago, you know, they're a really good team. They really are. I think Kyle Tucker has made a huge change on that team. Pete Crow Armstrong, man, that guy's just good. He's 23 years old, and you know, I enjoyed them micing him up last night, you know, and talking to him, and what was so funny was he couldn't hear Kyle Tucker calling for a ball out in the outfield because he had to things in his ears, and the announcers were talking to him, and he said, "I couldn't hear you. I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you." I thought that was kind of funny, but I like to get his personality because I really didn't know much about him, and I thought that was really cool that we got to see a little bit more about him. And he's going to be a legitimate star for years to come.
We've got some young guns. I think the future of Major League Baseball is in great hands. You got Ellie Deli Cruz, you got Armstrong, you've got Mizorowski, you've got Skeens. I'm going to leave a bunch of guys out, but
Caminero, he put on a show to
Rooker.
Home Run Derby. Yeah,
I think we're in good shape. In the West, the Dodgers leading the San Francisco Giants and the Padres. Padres by 5.5, Giants by 6. 3-horse race, 2-horse race. What do you think?
Yeah, we'll see what San Francisco's able to do. I look for the Padres perhaps to make a run more than the Giants. I don't know if you saw the stat the other day. The records of the Giants and the Red Sox before and after the Rafael Devers trade. It's been significantly different for both of those teams. The Red Sox have gotten significantly better. The Giants have gotten significantly worse.
That's my boy.
Yeah.
Rafael Devers.
Yeah. So the Giants have a losing record since the trade for Rafael Devers.
There you go.
And
somewhere on Interstate 26 is the Rafael Devers card. I don't know where it's at. I went out to the Scoop place where your daughter works.
Yeah.
Going down the road, I rolled down and I thought, oh, dadgum, the wind caught that card.
Oh,
So,
my.
I don't know what you paid for it, but
I just got out of the pack.
but the guy, I mean, he's tremendous talent. When
He is.
When Will Clark offered him defensive lessons at first base and the guy was a no-show, I don't care what the reason was.
Yeah.
Again, I go back to the late John Ward. If he called and said, hey, won't you come to Knoxville? I give you some broadcasting tips, and I don't show up.
Yeah.
Come on now. Will Clark. So I'm not, this for watching the show. I think Devers is a tremendous talent, but a lousy attitude. And it shows. It rubs off, apparently, because you're right. The Giants are going down since he came on board. The Red Sox have gotten better.
Yeah, absolutely. And so let's talk about his reason for not being there. The reason he didn't come out to do that, he said, was because they were playing the Red Sox. And he didn't want to be doing that right in front of the Red Sox dugout before the game because, of his history with them and everything.
Because he refused to play the position.
He did.
He's embarrassed. That's exactly why he didn't do it. Don't give me that dog and pony show.
Yeah.
Call it like it is, cowboy.
So
you didn't come out there in front of the Red Sox because that team asked you to play the position and you wouldn't do it.
Yeah.
That's why you didn't do it. So I can call that one for you.
Yeah.
So shamey. Is your mother watching?
Yeah, she's watching.
Hello, Ev. Ev, your son gets me mentions Rafael Devers, and I'm on.
I try to mention him every week.
Boom. He knows it's going to hit that button. But I'm right.
Yeah.
You just proved it.
I know.
The old Dragnet show, he said, the facts don't lie, ma'am. The facts don't lie. The Red Sox are better without him. The Giants are worse with him. Hello. It's the way it is. And you know what? As I tell everybody when I get on somebody's case, the Lord died for them too. But he's a doofus. He can't, not a doofus. I don't know what the. Anyway, moving on. So it's a good. Talking about the good series starting Friday night when they get back into action. The Red Sox open up a weekend series with the Cubs and Wrigley.
Yeah.
That's going to be real good.
That's going to be great.
Yep. White Sox will be in Pittsburgh. San Diego playing Washington. The Phillies will have the Angels. Giants will be in Toronto. That's interesting.
That's a good one, too.
That'll be a good one. The Athletics will be in Cleveland. The Reds will be in New York to battle the Mets. So you got to start right then and there to start making a run against the Cubs, right?
Yep, absolutely.
Kansas City, Miami starting Friday night. The Yankees will be in Atlanta to battle the Braves. That's a good one, too.
That's a good one.
Yeah. So the Yankees have been, last 20 or 30 games, been very hot and cold.
Yeah.
And so, the Braves, they want to try and make a turnaround, which I don't think they will. It could start this weekend with the Yankees in town.
Well, Strider's going to pitch, so you got to give him a chance.
Burchell was here yesterday. He had just come back from the Major League Baseball All-Star Game Media Day. So he's in the room, and he got to be one of the guys interviewing Aaron Judge.
Okay.
So when he walked out of the room, he said, hey, man, and he patted him on the back. He said, Tom, his hand, he said, this guy, he said, you're 6'5", you'd be looking up to him. I said, yeah, the guy's 6'7". He said, yeah, but he's chiseled. This guy, he's got shoulders. He said, he is a moose. Talking about Aaron Judge. He said, nicest guy, one of the nicest interviews. He was very polite. They had a room full. He answered every question. He said, guys, just a class act. But he and the Yankees will be in town in Atlanta this weekend. Baltimore at Tampa Bay. The Rangers will host Detroit. They're going to catch them, or no, that's wrong division. They're going to make a run against Houston. They got to start with Detroit.
They got to start with Detroit and
Minnesota,
Colorado.
Hmm?
That's gonna be tough.
Oh, absolutely. Minnesota, Colorado. You've got the Cardinals in Arizona. Houston will be at Seattle. That's going to be a good one.
That's going to be great.
Yep.
That's going to be great. It's going to come down to those two teams in the West.
And right now, the differential starting that series will be a series of 5. Mariners are behind 5 to the Astros, and then the Brewers will be in LA to battle the Dodgers. That'll be interesting.
That will be.
Because the Dodgers have not played well lately.
They
They've
have
kind of
not.
struggled.
They have not.
And Milwaukee's been the red smoking hot. So there you go.
Yeah. So it's going to be good.
Anything else?
So trade deadline's coming up really soon. We had a trade already. I had it here just a minute ago. Who was it? Pirates traded. I had it right here just a minute ago. Second baseman. What's his name?
Julio Taylor. I don't know.
Let me find it.
I have no clue.
Oh, Adam Frazier. They traded Adam Frazier to Kansas City for minor league infielders. So we've had our first trade deadline trade, I guess we could say. I don't know if that's going to make a huge world of difference for either team, but, there was a time when Adam Frazier was one of the best second basemen in baseball. So that may be a good pickup. So we didn't talk about the home run derby, though. We got to talk about that for just a second.
Yep. We got a minute or two. Let's do that real quick.
That was really exciting. To me, the thing that was the most interesting about it was Cal Raleigh was about an inch away from not even making it to the second round. How do they measure those home runs that closely?
By an inch.
To the third decimal point. They could tell you how far they hit those balls. Like, how on earth can they do that?
It's those guys, the pocket protectors, and the research department, I guess. I don't know. I have no clue. But it was down to an inch.
It was down to an inch that got him into the second round, and then he ended up winning the whole thing. So I was not surprised he won it. I think he was the odds-on favorite to win it.
I don't get many things right. I called it tonight, boys. That I'm gonna go with Cal Raleigh because he's tearing the cover off the ball anyway.
Yeah.
And he won it. He's got Tennessee connections. His dad coached at UT.
Yeah.
Tennessee got 8 draft picks in the first 3 rounds. Vitello's picked up more since then. I mean, everybody wants to come play for Tony Vitello in Tennessee. Yeah. So, the draft is that it is what it is. We'll see. Some will be a bust, and some will play themselves out to be good when all these teams drafted these kids. So.
Yeah.
Time will tell on those, right?
Yeah, and Cincinnati's first round pick was a Tennessee commit, so Steele Hall. So we'll see. I always wonder now with the NIL money, how many of these guys will say, "Hey, I'll go play college ball for a couple of years. I'm going to get paid to do it too." So, because in the minor leagues they don't make that much. They make their money with their signing bonus.
Yeah.
So
stay in college, make big bucks.
Yeah. So if they're not, in the first 3 rounds or so,
they're starving.
They could probably make more. Oh yeah, they could probably make more.
It's a great point.
In college playing than they could in the minor leagues.
Mr. Baseball.
Yes, sir.
Rafael Devers card somewhere on 26 went out the window. Whoops. There you go. So he probably come in here and just knock me completely through this wall. He walk in and say, "You been talking about me, dude?" "Yeah, I've been talking about you, dude." So the next thing I know, I'm over here laying. And Ev's going, "Tom, you should have shut up. You should have kept your mouth shut, Tom." So anyway, we'll see you next week at Chick-fil-A.
Yes, sir.
All right, quick break. Axel Stein's next on the Tom Dolan Sports Show. We're live at the Eagle Center in downtown Betsy.
This is Pastor Mark Fowler, and we want to invite you to be with us at Pleasant Beach Baptist Church sometime soon. And we're thankful for what God is doing, and we've had visitors almost every week. We have so many people that God is using His Word to accomplish a work in their life. And we want you to come. Now, I think about our society today, and there's a lot of talk about the negative aspects and generations and what's missing and what we're going to do and how do we face this social issue and how do we face that social issue. And that is always the buzz. And if we're not careful, we talk like God doesn't have an answer. 2 Timothy chapter 3 we looked at the other night together in our church, and it reminds us that yes, in the last days there's going to be some difficult things come, dangerous times, but the antidote is always God's Word. And so what we're trying to do is to provide Bible answers for today's tough questions. And we're building Believers by the Book. So we want your family to come. We're thankful to have a Sunday school hour and a junior church and master clubs and a youth group and all those things going on. But what we're trying to accomplish is to get the Word of God into the hearts and minds of God's people.
Talking to Dr. Justin Smith, one of our great sponsors here at the Tom Taylor Sports Show in Elizabeth and Cyclone Sports. A lot of them out there. What do you feel like separates physical therapy services from all the competition?
Well, number one is that we're local. The money that you spend with us stays here. This is not a large corporate venture that your money goes to Florida or Miami or up to Chicago or wherever. We are a true mom and pop facility. We pride ourselves on that, number one. Number two, we don't have a bunch of higher-ups, VPs, multiple presidents that we have to end up making a bunch of profit to be able to pad their pockets. The money that we make in physical therapy services, we reinvest back into the community. So that's why we have our Class 4 laser, we have our Ultra G, we have all the equipment that nobody else in the area has. And we can provide services and for the people of Elizabethton, of Carter County, Roan Mountain, Hampton, Stony Creek, Mountain City, Johnson City. That's why we have people from all over the area that flock to our facility because they know they're going to get the best care, state-of-the-art care with the most state-of-the-art equipment.
It's awesome. Can't top that, folks. Great sponsor of the Tom Taylor Sports Show and Elizabeth and Cyclone Sports. And great folks at Physical Therapy Services. And we're back with the Tom Taylor Sports Show, the Axel Stein Summer Road Trip with Tom Taylor. There you go. How you doing, sir? Good morning or good afternoon now. How you doing?
I'm doing good on this Wednesday, the 15th day of July.
How many shows?
2322. Tomorrow will be a 23 day at Duck Crossing, based on your show number, which will be 2323.
You're right, 2323 tomorrow. 2 doors down at Duck Crossing.
Yeah.
All right. So
with Misty Counts.
You got it. Miss Misty will be down there. I'll be with her tomorrow.
Yeah.
So are you ready to? You gonna do a little song? Is that what you're doing? Do I know what we're doing?
Yep.
Are you gonna sing it when I'm gonna record this? So you're ready to go? I'm gonna count you down. I'm gonna have you to start. Okay.
Yeah.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
All right. Hang on. Don't start yet. I want to record this. So here we go. Here is Axel Steins with a special song. Take it away, Axel.
The Eagle Center is right downtown. The second block is where we're found. We have Crocs and clocks and a lot of things. Tools and glass and shiny rings. Coins and books and mirrors too. All these things just waiting for you. Beautiful furniture and much, much more. You gotta come visit our store.
Bravo! I recorded that. That's good. Bravo. Give me your pinky. It's my buddy right here. I love this kid to death. Love him to death. So you brought me a T-shirt? Is that what you brought me?
Yeah.
You want me to open it now?
Yeah.
Okay.
You're
All
gonna love it.
Tell them about the Cyclone Walk. I'm getting this shirt out because that's your thing coming up. How many days to Cyclone Walk?
Like
September
the 5th. Westridge coming to town. That's a new opponent in the league.
What's her nickname?
The Wolves.
Can you give me one?
Ow!
There is. If everybody's like Axel Stein, this would be a better world. I'm telling you. Love this kid. All right, so Cyclone Walk. We do this every day, but just in case somebody's watching, we get new people all the time. Tell them what the Cyclone Walk is.
It's where they come out of the locker room. I would always get them pepped up. I'm recording it live for the, of course, Tom Taylor Sports Show Facebook page. Me and Carrie Taylor are. And so I was averaging like what was it, like 30, 40 million views last year.
Well, it was probably 30,000 because you had a lot of people. Add up all the Cyclone Walks is almost 30,000 people.
Yeah.
So this guy is a rock star on the YouTube and Facebook. So they come down the sidewalk, give them high fives, and they go into the stadium. Do what? What do they?
Yeah, they get ready for their game and try to stretch their legs out. Yeah.
All right. So you do it 4 times this year, right?
Yeah. Next year we will have 6.
Can you tell me the home games this year?
Westridge on the 5th of September, Northview Academy Homecoming 2025 on the 26th of September, and then Sullivan East on the 17th of October, and then Seymour on the 24th of October.
Nailed it.
Boom.
He knows more about me than I know. I'm telling you. So here we go. This is your mom made me the T-shirt.
Yeah.
Look at this. This is cool. It's a Pixar. Is that you call it Pixar? Is that right?
Yeah, Disney Pixar. They're both like companies.
Yep. So it's Axel and Tom Taylor T-shirt.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to get a Sharpie and have you autograph it. Elizabeth and I, Tom Taylor Sports Show streaming. Tom Taylor and Axel Stein.
That's your sign that you have.
That's my sign. You're right.
Yeah.
Your mama made this, didn't she?
Yeah.
Gosh, that's awesome.
I also had it last Friday at Food City and Gray.
You
too.
did.
Yeah.
You did. That is awesome. So I have to get me a Sharpie and let you, next time, maybe tomorrow, when you come tomorrow, I'm going to have you autograph this.
Yeah.
You can put your name on the back of it, would you?
Yeah.
Make it autographed. So Axel Stein's
Shines.
There you go. All right, tell them, give me your final thing when we get ready to finish the show. You do.
Bloom where you planted it, and win or lose, be a good sport.
I love you, brother.
Love you too.
You're gonna make me start crying, and don't do that, because I'm about to start bawling, because I love this kid. He's a good kid. All right, we'll take a break. We'll be right back. We've got the Queen coming next. She's ready to roll. I hope a show and tell. That would be our little buddy Tammy Troutman. As soon as I find this one right here, we'll have her next on the Tom Taylor Sports Show right after this from Poor Trav's Deli. Folks, in Poor Trav's Deli, it's football time in Tennessee, as the late John Ward said. So Friday night, going to the ball game, come by and get your sandwiches. Tell us how you can help us.
Hey, just give us a call, 543-6128, and tell us what you like. White dark bread, we've got ham, turkey, roast beef, corned beef, pastrami, make a good steak sandwich. You want some chicken salad, some pickles and eggs. You know, if you just want a snack, some people just like to snack at the ball game, don't really want to eat a big meal. We can take care of that for you. We got chips and drinks if you want to pack your cooler or whatever. Got anything you need.
Yep, 543-6128 is what you call, or the number you call, and he'll have it ready for you. So if you're heading to the game, how much time should we allow you to get them ready?
Usually about 10 to 15 minutes is a pretty good time.
Yep, 10 or 15 minutes.
About 10 to 15 minutes, we'll take care of you.
Yep, ready to go. 543-6128. Again, it will be an excellent opportunity to come by and get some great food.
Yep, love to serve you.
Love to serve you, absolutely. How do you find us on social media?
We got a Facebook page. You can look us up there, leave us some feedback, give us a like.
Yep. Friday night football, Saturday football, whenever you need sandwiches, here's the place to come. Poor Trav's Deli at 543-6128, one of our great sponsors here on Cyclone Sports and the Tom Taylor Sports Show. Yep, back on the Tom Taylor Sports Show. So I recollected myself. He almost made me start crying. Dadgummy his hide. I'm telling you. Love Axel Steins. Love him, love him, love him. He's a good kid. It's an honor and a blessing to have him as my friend. I can tell you that. And his mama, Crystal, and his daddy, Robert. Good peeps. I'm telling you.
They're off to Vanderbilt today. My dad's getting a new cast.
Yeah, his daddy's getting him a new cast on his leg. They're out of town today getting a new cast. So, yep. But Axel came anyway. That's good. He'll be with me tomorrow at Duck Crossing. He'll be with me Friday at Food City. Won't be long. He'll be going back to school and get a chance to have him on the show. So when I can have him on, he's going to be on the show. All right, Trey Smith, Kansas City. I don't see how these guys. I don't know where the money's coming from. I say this every time. A 4-year. I'm sorry. Let me go back. A $94 million extension with a $70 million guarantee for the right guard of the Kansas City Chiefs, Trey Smith. Highest paid offensive guard in NFL for now, because somebody else will come along and top it. $70 million guaranteed. It takes one play to blow out a knee or anything, and that's with any sport, any athlete, not just Trey Smith. But the money's out there, and they're guaranteeing it. It blows my mind. I guess I've said that. But anyway, Trey Smith, highest paid offensive guard in the National Football League, $94 million extension for 4 years with a $70 million guarantee up front. Milligan Sports, Ella Mary Kearney named the NAI Academic All-American first team, 3.81 GPA in the exercise science program. All-American academically from Milligan University. Impressive. Ellen Mary Kearney. Very impressive. All right, we got a DB update here coming up in a second. Oakmont banning Wyndham Clark had a temper tantrum. Destroyed the locker inside at the U.S. Open. And so you read into this, and it's like, I'm thinking, did he take, sledgehammer to it? He got mad and threw some stuff around. Okay, and they're suspending him from ever coming back to Oakmont until he makes a donation, Oakmont Country Club. He makes a donation to a charitable organization of Oakmont's choice. He has to go through anger management. Now, the guy threw some stuff around in the locker room. You never lost your temper? Now, because it says he destroyed it. When I start reading it, he threw some stuff around in the locker room. I didn't see it. I haven't seen the result of what he did, but everything it's saying is like he just got a little fired up because he got frustrated because he missed the cut with the U.S. Open. They're going to ban him until he comes back and makes a donation, takes anger management courses. You know what I would say to that, but I'm a redneck from West Virginia, so I'm thinking, probably won't see me anytime soon at the U.S. Open Golf at Oakmont. Again, went back and read the story. It's not like the guy destroyed the place. All right. Before we get Tammy back in here, Dobbin's going to make some changes for the football season for the fans. A clear bag policy now to go to J. Fred Johnson Stadium to watch DB football. And they're going to charge now for minors. They have to be accompanied by an adult to be admitted into the stadium. And so high school students are strongly encouraged to bring their student ID to get into the games too. So football tickets for DB go on sale July 28th. And so this year there's a clear bag policy for fans going to Dobbins into football games at J. Fred Johnson Stadium. And the kids have to pay now. Admission requirement for minors starting this year for a safety standpoint. I get that. Because at the DB games, back when I did them down in the end zone, you had, 50, 60 kids down playing pickup ball down in the end zone during the game. And I'm probably trying to clean it up a little bit, I would think. So we're getting ready to bring her in here for our final show and tell. She's got a lot of cool stuff. It is a neat antique store. In fact, the viewers of WJHL TV said it's the number one in the Tri-Cities. We can't ever stop talking about that because that's really special, really important, and she doesn't take that lightly. She joins us next, right after our brand new sponsor, Weight Loss Success, out of Johnson City. They were so covered up last week, she couldn't come be on the show, which is a good sign. Says, we are swamped. And I said, awesome. She said, thank you for advertising our product on your show.
Our success is your success.
I said, "Are you ready?" She's singing, so I guess that means we're back for another segment. How you doing? Is Axel Steins not the greatest in the world?
Axel is the absolute greatest kid. He really is.
Yep.
He is amazing. He does amazing things, and he's going to continue to do amazing things. And I'm so glad we get to watch.
Mm-hmm.
His parents, let's give them a shout out.
Oh, they're awesome.
They're the best parents. They
Yeah.
have made sure that he has every single opportunity.
Thank you.
I mean, and we don't know the rough times they've had. I mean, this kid is full blown 24/7.
Wide
and
open.
they've been doing it for how many years now, Axel? How old are you? 15 years, but they're seeing the fruits of their labor right now.
Absolutely.
Because he is amazing.
Everywhere he goes,
is.
he's a rock star. I mean, the guy.
Always a smile,
Always
always
smiling.
pleasant.
Yep. Always grinning.
And
Axel's-
he memorized that rap for me
It was awesome.
in a day.
I recorded it, so
Yay.
you will see it again.
That's their new favorite commercial.
That's it. That's going to be one of your commercials for the Eagle Center.
Yay.
So, did you find me a bell? I forgot to ask you for a bell.
A pink one with flowers on it.
Is it glass?
Yes.
I don't know if it'll last in my
Well,
satchel.
you can't take it with you.
Oh, I meant for one to take.
Oh, I'll find you one to take.
Okay, I need a bell because my dinger bell, my dinger bell don't busted. So
Yeah, you hit it too hard.
that I do. I get excited.
You hit it just a little too hard.
Yeah. So what we got this time?
Well, you know, we have candles. These
Which
are
I buy here, and I
soy
love 'em.
candles, and they're wonderful. They smell so good. This one is Applejack and Peel.
This one's mango sorbet.
Smell this Applejack. Sorbet.
But in West Virginia we say sorbet, but here we say sorbet.
Sorbet.
I love that. What's this?
Doesn't it smell good?
Wow.
These are $16.99. A little bit pricey, but they're soy. They last longer. They're non-allergenic, so they won't mess with your sinuses and allergies, and they smell great.
By the way, the sun's back out here downtown. Just rained for just a few minutes. Typical summer shower, and the sun's back out. Probably hotter than before. So these are how much?
These are $16.99.
$16.99. All right. Is my buddy gonna talk today? He's here.
Yeah, he can if you want him to.
Yeah, I want him to. You gonna talk today? I want him to show that big old gas can. Bring a gas can. Is that for sale?
Yeah, but I'm taking it back. It's actually.
Oh, it's gone? Okay. Next month, I want you to be on the show.
Okay.
All right. Please.
If you can catch him.
Oh, we can catch him.
He's since he retired, he's become a world
Man
traveler.
on the move. Yeah.
Fishing, golfing, you know, shopping.
His name is?
Keith Davenport. He's one of our good vendors, number one, vendor number one. I mean, he's not number one, but he is number one. But he's
In the numerical order.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Thank you. I don't want to offend any of my other
No,
vendors.
You meant number one. So when you buy things out of his booth, it'll say number one.
Yeah.
This one is number
25.
25. All right. This is a beetle. I mean, a ladybug.
Air freshener.
Wild berry zinger.
Yeah, so I brought that to show people that we not only have old things, we also have new things. So we have a good mix of new, old, and all in between. And that smells good too, doesn't it?
Back the Lane air freshener, wild berry zinger.
And it's a ladybug.
Ladybug.
Cute.
You like ladybugs?
I do.
Aren't you a butterfly girl?
No.
You're not a butterfly girl?
I mean they're fine, but
Okay.
I mean
Apparently I have her confused with someone else.
I like
So-
birds.
You like birds?
Yeah, birds.
Vultures, ravens,
No.
hawks?
No.
Cardinals.
Songbirds, robins, yeah.
Okay. I thought maybe buzzards would be your. Yeah. It's the Regis and Kathy Lee show, and I'm Kathy and she's Regis. I love it. Is this an old brownie camera?
It's an old camera.
Yep.
Lots of people use those for decoration.
Absolutely.
They're cute in an office, you know, in a study or on a shelf.
I'm looking for the price tag.
They're just did I tear it off?
Yep, it fell off.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I don't know where it is, but I'll find you one.
Yeah.
Okay, and then another thing that we do here is we put lots of things in jars.
This is a wing job every time I come here. Go ahead, ma'am. I'm sorry.
It is. So a lot of my vendors get old jars and put collections of things in them. And so I brought some of those things to show you. This one's a marble jar.
I love it.
You gotta love marbles.
$20. Did you play it as a kid?
Yeah. And I used to when I taught 5th grade, we used to have a marble championship, and it was always a lot of fun.
Steelies, cat eyes, shinies, jar full of marbles for $20. That's a trip down memory lane.
It is, and then there's a jar full of buttons.
I love it. $10, just a jar full of buttons, just conversation piece,
Cute.
right?
Jar full of
Oh, I
safari
like that.
animals. Aren't those cute?
That brings back memories. $10 when you were a kid. That was all those little.
And you know, I'm getting a little grandson, so
I know you
I
are.
should keep a jar of those safari
Yes.
animals
Do we have a name yet?
and a jar of marbles.
Have they come up with a name yet?
They haven't told me if they have.
Tom.
I mean, I've given several suggestions, but
Tom.
Tom was at the top of the list.
She's lying through her teeth. Not even been mentioned. So, what were some of the names you suggested?
Well, I'm not going to say them.
Okay.
We're going to keep a secret.
Oh, it's going to keep it secret. Okay.
Yeah.
When's the baby due?
Not really. December.
Oh, okay. Christmas
Yeah,
baby.
December baby, yeah.
All right.
And here's another jar.
Oh, look at these.
Isn't that cool? A jar of wooden spools.
Wooden spools. $20. Neat stuff down here at the Eagle Center. We are Be Loyal, Buy Local, and Buy It in Betsy. We got more. We got more show
This
and
is
tell.
probably one of the neatest. These are clock parts
Clock parts.
from old clocks. Lots of gears, and I put a little Bible verse on there about time.
For everything, there's a season and a time for every matter under heaven. Ecclesiastes 3:1. This is a vintage jar of clock parts. How cool.
Isn't that cool?
You did that, didn't you?
Clock makings.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
She's so artsy
And the
craftsy.
jar is just cool.
Yeah.
The jar itself is
It
cool.
is. Glass. Yep, glass jar.
I think I have one more thing.
She's trying to take it. She took it out of my hands, but that's okay. She does that. When we're time to move on, we move on. This is the Tammy Show today. There we go. That's it. Ring that bell. Exactly.
Do you know what that is?
That means time to move on. I know exactly what it means. I've learned you. How many years have we been coming down here and hanging out with you?
Well, I mean, you know, if we got to show all this merchandise, we got to keep it moving.
Yeah, I understand.
Axel, tell him we got to keep it moving.
Yeah, we gotta keep it moving, Tom.
They've tag teamed me. Okay.
Keep this summer road trip for me going.
Keep the
That's
summer road
right.
trip for Axel going. All right.
That's right.
Until August 8th.
August 8th, before he has to go back to school.
Well, the first half day will be on the 7th.
On the 7th?
I think I'll make it that day because I think I get out at like 11:16.
You can come on that day too. I don't know where I'm at yet.
Maybe the 4th, maybe August 4th through the 8th will be closing week for the summer road.
Closing week for the summer road trip.
You'll have to do something special that week.
We're going to do a little.
Until next year.
I got a little surprise for him. So he's
Oh, I can't wait to see that.
Oh yes. So this is a vintage bee smoker. I was watching one of the Waltons episodes the other night, and John was out out smoking the bees out to get the honey at the honeycomb. This is a vintage bee smoker, and he had one of these.
It might have been the very one that he had.
$40 out of booth 55.
Do you think?
Could have been. That's what. This is exactly
And
what
show
he
him
did.
this end. That end is really pretty with the writing on it, with
Oh.
the advertising. Isn't that cool?
That is neat.
Yeah.
That's a one of a kind. And so what he did was he would squeeze it, push that air, and it chased the bees. Don't like air on them, so it'd go like this, and they
Maybe
fly
I should
away.
carry that around when I have a hot flash. If you see me at the football games in August, I'll be like with my bee smoker.
I thought you were referring. Maybe I need to put that around you when you're here, so you'll chase me away. Thank you, Tim. I'm sure Tim's watching. God bless
Don't
you.
start it. Don't start it. Just don't even start it.
Her hubby is one of the coolest guys in the world.
He's the best.
He is the best.
He is.
You guys are a perfect couple. Now, well, it's getting dark out there.
Do you know what? Someone told me last week, a little lady told us that she thought of me and Tim as bookends.
Oh, I can see that.
Bookends?
Yeah.
I mean, there's a lot of stuff in between bookends.
Oh, there is. There is a lot of stuff in between.
I think she meant we go together.
Yeah, like peas and carrots.
But maybe.
You and Forrest and Jenny, peas and carrots for us. All right, I want to ask you a question because I'm getting ready to record. This is set up straight, and here we go. This is good.
Sit up straight. Wow.
Yeah. Are you ready? Here we go. One of my great sponsors of Cyclone Sports and Tom Dota Sports Show is Tammy Troutman, owner of the Eagle Center. Lots of antique stores out in the Tri-Cities. Why do you think yours is separated from the rest? What separates you from the rest of the people, please?
Tom, I think we just have a great selection of new stuff, old things, and all in between. I have great vendors who really search out unique items that add character and conversation to your homes, and just some neat things from the past, and we try to keep our building clean, and it smells good, and there's air, and my workers are friendly. There's a lot of reasons to come downtown, and it's a great place to shop.
What is your saying?
Our saying is things tell a story when people no longer can.
Hours you're open,
We're open 10 to 5, Monday through Saturday.
and you're on social media where?
We're on Facebook at the Eagle Center Co-op, and Instagram. We're at Eagle Center Antiques.
Voted the #1 antique store by the viewers of WJHL TV. The Eagle Center, one of our great sponsors, located in downtown Elizabethton. Tammy Troutman, the great folks at the Eagle Center. There you go.
That was easy.
That was easy peasy. So you talked earlier on the first segment, which
Oh,
I
I
find
forgot we're still on. I
Yeah.
sat back.
Yeah, and we're still here.
I'm sorry.
We're still here. See, in the production meeting, we told her yesterday, Regis and Catalina said, don't lay back on the chair because we're still on the air. So she did. So you told me in the first segment, which I find incredibly interesting, because every time I come down here, it's like, okay, what's hot right now? She said, now it's Tupperware and Pyrex
Oh, and ducks.
and ducks.
Yeah, let me show you this.
See, and mushrooms. She told me earlier mushrooms are hot too. So mushrooms and how cute. A duck pitcher for $9.
Country blue ducks. My mom, bless her heart, she's in heaven now, but she had a kitchen full of these ducks in the 80s, and I never ever thought they would come back. I mean, she had every duck canister set, duck butter dish, duck plates, duck bowls, duck mugs, everything ducks. And the first thing that I got in this year with a duck on it, on the tag, I drew a little heart and I put NP because everyone called my mom Nana Pat. And I thought, if this sells, this is in honor of Nana Pat. And no one knew that but me. But little did I know that ducks were going to take off. I mean,
Go figure.
so many ducks.
So
And we have a lot of them.
this is a question you may not be able to answer. I don't know. But who sets where or who said, okay, Tupperware is going to be hot, or Pyrex is going to be hot, or it's mushrooms,
I
or
think it's
ducks?
probably, some of these bloggers and some of these trendsetters, and what do they call them when they have lots of followers, influencers. They just say that something's cool and then all of a sudden it is. Like last year there was a blogger and she liked Peter Rabbit stuff and it went crazy. And then she liked mallard ducks and it went crazy. I think it's all these people, it takes one person to say, hey, this is cool, and if they're the right person, it catches on. I don't know.
Don't either, but Tupperware and Pyrex is now hot.
It's hot.
It's interesting. So downstairs, let's take a walk through downstairs. You come down the steps. Steps big wide, because this used to be an Eagle 5 and 10 store. So the steps are still the same as they were back in the day.
Yeah.
Thus the name Eagle Center. Go down the steps. Let's go to the right. Go down that way. Give me a visual tour. What's down there?
Okay, so in the middle section on the right, there's a lot of just like a summer collection of watermelon things and strawberry things. We just recently had a lot of red, white, and blue things there, patriotic for the 4th of July. And then as you keep going down, there's a lady that has some glassware, really good prices on her glassware. There's a couple of gentlemen down there that have gas cans and metal signs, and just an eclectic group of tools and things like that the guys like. There's a mid-century modern, which is very popular. That booth is down there. There's also a Pyrex lady who just joined us from North Carolina. We showed one of her pieces earlier in the segment. Her things are down there. We have the Bookworm. Jimmy down the street has a booth down there, and he has tons of great books with great prices, and if he doesn't have what you need, he can find it. So that's something to remember. We have lots of albums and movies, and then the Buns also have a booth down there, as well as on the main floor. They have quality, good antique furniture and just really unique, true antique things. So there's an eclectic collection down there. And it's growing. The downstairs, people say all the time, oh, the downstairs looks great. The downstairs looks great, because it's growing.
And it's right here downtown, obviously. 3 stores in a row. Starts on this end, then Vintage Elk, then Duck Crossing. So you look at the top floor when you first come in. Run me down the right side and come back up the left side.
Okay, so the Buns, like I mentioned, they also have a booth on the upstairs level, and they have lots of antiques, vintage furniture. We have the ball card guy. He has a great collection of ball cards. People come in all the time and just sit back there and look through cards. We have a lot of young guys that come in, a lot of older men that come in. Then we have Keith in the back that we mentioned earlier. He has tools, vintage signs, the cast iron. We have a couple of guys coming back up the next side that have lots of glassware and cameras. Lots of local memorabilia. We have a tag guy now that has all kinds of cool tags. In the middle section, we have David, who has lots of newer things. He has the socks and the dish towels and the primitive blocks and all kinds of decorative things. We have Miss Joy in the middle at the front with all the glassware. I'm sure I'm forgetting someone. We have several vendors that have jewelry. We have a coin guy. Silver's really big right now, so people are buying silver. I sold 30 Mercury dimes yesterday.
Really?
Yeah, people are buying silver again. So we just have a store full of just about everything.
Truly, just
Yeah.
about everything. I'm in here all the time.
Yep.
So, see, my last time in, I bought, I bought the hand towel back there. A little hand towel that said,
You bought that little block that says, some days you're the hydrant, some days you're the dog.
some days you're the hydrant, some days you're the dog. Yeah, I got that on my microwave, which is true. I bought the hand towel. It's talking about plowing. When life gives you a bumpy ground, plow through it. I think is what I said.
I don't remember that.
I was downstairs about.
You always buy London some Elvis stuff.
Got Elvis stuff here. Yep. Bought me a DVD right over here the other day from John Denver. John Denver DVD the other day. So, man, I love John Denver.
I do too.
He just tells a story.
Listening.
Oh,
yeah.
Tells a story.
Yeah.
You can close your eyes and just visualize his songs.
We have a window right now too full of instruments. So band season's getting ready to gear back up, and we have a lot of really good quality used instruments, vintage instruments, but they work, and there's a lot of good deals there for some kids who need an instrument. And getting ready to do our Tennessee window on the other side.
Mm-hmm. Not that far away from
Just
UT.
about Tennessee time. Yep.
Football time in Tennessee, as the late John Ward would say. All right. We've done well.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, love coming down here. So, and I want to say thanks to you all, because she says folks come in and buy what you've shown on the show.
Yeah, they tell us, we saw you on the Tom Taylor show, and
Thank you.
Where is that vase, or where is that bell, or where is that whatever that you were showing on the Tom Taylor show? So.
And I don't take that lightly. I thank you from the bottom of my heart for y'all doing that. So, there's Axel's helper back. That's a good time to take a break. When we come back, we're going to show you, to wrap up the show, we're going to go back to the highlights of one of the Cyclone football games from last year. Yesterday we did Granger, maybe Daniel Boone's game. We'll see. We'll play the highlight clips and let you see the touchdowns and all that coming up. We'll wrap up the show right after this from, you have heat pump troubles, residential, business, or church, these folks can help you. Michael Vance and the folks from Advanced Heat Pump Systems.
It's important to hire a professional because you want a quality, trained, and licensed person working in your home. All of my staff are factory trained and have years of experience. With today's technology in heating and air conditioning systems, you want a trained professional working on your system. Our motivation to provide our customers with the best service is years of experience. We've been in business for 35 years, and we plan on being in business for another 35 years, so we want to make our customers happy.
I work at the Chick-fil-A.
I go to that Chick-fil-A all the time.
He came to the drive-thru. Before I can give him his change, he drove away. It was a month before he came back in.
Marcus hands me this envelope, and it's like $3.
I kept it in my back pocket for over a month.
That's crazy. I'm just like pretty stunned.
She's like, dude, you serious? What?
Appreciate the $3, man.
Yeah.
And we found out we both play trumpet.
If you missed last Friday night's 41-13 win over Cherokee, you missed these Elizabethton Fighting Cyclone highlights. 5:25 to go in the period. Cyclones in the red zone. Second down and 3 from the 9. Get it to 6, get a new set of downs. Wallen back there with Slagle. 2 to the near side, the wide side of the field, but come this way. Those guys, Smalls and Adams, for blocking purposes. Slagle to run it. Red goes down inside the 5. He pushes hard. He gets down inside. Touchdown, Cyclones. Touchdown, Red Slagle from 9 yards out.
Well, to me, that's a picture-perfect drive. Threw one ball, completed it, but several people carried the ball, got the quarterback involved in the run game. I think that was the key to the game, was to establish this early, and they did a great job.
Bowers for the point after. White had to hold it right down the field. Power football. 80-yard drive, capped off by 9-yard Red Slagle quarterback keeper. Ball down. It's up. It's into red. It's the number 10 of the season. It is 7-0 Cyclones. Now this from Eagle Center. You're watching Elizabethton Fighting Cyclone football. 34-yard line. 9:45 to go in the half. Tie ball game. Slagle claps his hands off, turns the corner. Got Buckles, 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5, touchdown. Cyclones, touchdown, Landry Buckles from 34 yards out.
Great job blocking on the outside. Great job making a cut by Landry.
First and 10 Cyclones, hand off, shoot the train. 40, 35, 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5, touchdown. The J-Train, 48-yard rumble for the J-Train. Woo!
Good stuff, Tom.
Third down, and also showcase the band. Puts the man in motion. Wallen fakes it to him. Down the middle's got a man wide open. Touchdown, Cyclones. Third down, 11, 29-yard line. Cyclones try to ring them cowbells and stomp those feet. Trying to take the momentum back away from Cherokee in the opening drive here in the second half. Jeffers looking. Plenty of time. Throws over middle sidearm. It's going to be incomplete. Picked off. Tucker Taylor at the 45, at the 40, and Tuck's got it for the INT to the 34-yard line. It ricocheted off number 11. That would have been and was Lofton Hayes and Tucker Taylor there for the Cyclone interception. Goes to first and 10 with the 11. Knocking on the door of the red zone. The J-Train out there again. Maybe another dose. Slagle hands it off to the Train. He'll barrel him, man. Oh, baby. He's in a 10. He's in a 5. He's in. He obliterated the Chiefs. Touchdown, Cyclones. Touchdown, the J-Train. Holy smokes.
Oh, what a run.
From the 9-yard line. Hand off to Justice. Wallen stumbled. Stays on his feet, goes to the outside. He'll bounce off him inside. Touchdown, Justice Wallen. Touchdown, Elizabethton Cyclones from 9 yards out. Tune in here this Friday night, beginning at 6:20, versus Daniel Boone for exciting Elizabethton Fighting Cyclone football. And our last guest is one of the vendors here. You see the countdown, 37 days, 2 hours, and 19 minutes. We've got a 7-on-7 tomorrow night at Greenville at 6 o'clock. Probably go down and check it out a little bit tomorrow night. I think that'd be a good thing to do. Go and check out what this young lady has in her booth. Tell everybody who you are, please.
Hi, I'm Kira.
Yep. You've had a booth for how long in here?
3 years now.
3 years.
Yeah, 3 years.
So Tammy can talk it, but you're one of the vendors, and you can talk it because a lot of foot traffic. And you sell stuff in there. It doesn't sit. It moves, doesn't it?
It does. It totally moves. And there's so many different things that people can just see here. They can reminisce about the good old days when they used to have this or that in their house, and stuff that you don't see anymore. And you obviously can't get it at the stores. So they come on in and buy these things.
Great point.
Yeah.
She just had a jar a few minutes ago of marbles. That brought back memories for me. A jar full of wooden spools because my mama used to sew.
Oh, yeah.
That brought back memories. So, but she's got stuff right here too. Show me what we've got. I'll be your Vanna.
This is for the person who likes to collect, basically maybe alcohol memorabilia. So it's a Bailey's
mug.
Yeah. 1997, I believe, limited edition.
For $13.99. This is in her booth.
Yep.
It'd be booth number 126. 126,
Yep.
Okay. All right. I guess this is really, really cute.
Yeah, just a multicolor small kerosene lantern oil lantern.
Yeah.
So
There you go. Reckon it works?
I'm sure it does. You just have to put the
Just
oil
oil
in
in
it
it?
on the bottom.
Yeah.
It's got all the parts to it. So yeah.
How about that for $13.99? But just my mama would call that a curio. That would just sit someplace as a
There are
conversation piece.
Yeah, exactly.
Or it can actually be used.
All right, this right here is a silhouette. It's been cut, and I actually sold the other one. It's actually a silhouette of a little girl.
How
And
cute. All
The
right.
art of that actually is going away, so there are very few people who do silhouette cuttings anymore.
Really?
Yes. So
Learn something new.
Yep.
Oh, by the way, it's $18.99 for that in her booth. Okay.
And then we have vintage Peter Rabbit or Beatrix Potter Peter Rabbit figurines from 1950. And what year is that one?
This one is 1948.
So yeah. So these are really highly collectible.
$25.99 for that one.
Not easy to come by. These are actually English, so they come from England. And
How neat. $19.99 for the little frog. Too cute. Look at that.
and those are that's a little snippet of what's in my booth.
Snippet. Right, I love it. A little snippet. Yeah.
A little snippet. So yeah, I have a little bit of everything in my booth.
Mm-hmm.
Paintings and
What's been hot this summer? Have you had a trend? People looking for certain stuff in your booth?
no, because I try to like do a variety of
Variety,
different things.
yeah.
So I'm not just one particular thing. I do a variety.
So she told me that mushrooms are hot this year.
Exactly.
And ducks.
Yes, I have a acrylic oil painting in there of a gaggle of geese, country, absolutely beautiful. She should have brought it on over here, but
Is
yeah.
it upstairs?
Yeah.
Go get it.
Go
We'll
grab
wait.
it? Yeah, we'll grab it.
I'll wait. Yep. We can wait. Be worth seeing that. Tomorrow will be at Duck Crossing, another antique store right down the street, and Friday we'll kick off the weekend at Food City. So we go around to different vendors, different sponsors, and we showcase their business while we do what we do. So we appreciate you all watching very much. So that's what we do. So she's going to bring back that oil painting. And hello, Crystal Steins, Doug Inshaw, Lisa Baker. The Ducks are back. Yep. We're going to get a lot of these things aren't popping up now until just now. Jimmy Stout, Carl Wilson, Charlotte, Darlene Price. Okay. Oh, there it is. I'm sorry. Oh, look at that. That is awesome. What's the price point on that, Kara?
This one is $85.99.
$85.99.
Yeah, it's a acrylic oil painting.
Now, you know I'm going to tell you the computer camera's not going to do it justice to see this. So come in here and take a look at it. That's a cute picture of a gaggle of ducks.
Country geese, yes.
Country geese.
Ducks, yes.
And bows, yep.
Yes, you have both of them in there.
Yep, there's your
So you
geese
got
and there's your
mallard
ducks.
Up there.
Yep.
You even have like the weather vane up there.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
Very
it's
nice.
beautiful.
All right.
Thank you. So, oops.
There you go.
It's still okay.
It's okay. Thank you for coming by. It was awesome.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, it's a good way to end the show. 23:22. We'll wrap it up here. Let's give you the verse today. We always dedicate our show to the man who hung on the cross. This is the Lord Jesus' show. This is his world. We're just passing through it. If you don't think so, you're fooling yourself. Here we go. It's awesome when we can see God working in our lives as we are talking to him, taking our every challenge to him, then rejoicing and thanking him for what he's done for us in our lives. He wants only the best for each of us, but we must seek him for guidance and trust him for the results, knowing he has our best interest at heart. He knows far better than each of us what's best for us. So we got to let go, let God, which is a great motto. Let go and let God. Here's the verse out of Psalms 33, verses 20, 21, and 22. We wait and hope for the Lord. He is our help and our shield. In him our hearts rejoice, for we trust in his holy name. May your unfailing love rest upon us, O Lord, even as we put our hope in you. How about that? Thank you, Lord Jesus, for loving us so much. Boom. Boom's my voice crack. Boom. Good way to end it. Back with you tomorrow. We'll be right down the street, 2 doors down at Duck Crossing, doing the exact same thing. So thank you again for our guest, Axel Steins, Kara, Tammy Troutman, Andrew Smith, John City Press, and Mr. Baseball, Greg Salyer. Love doing this show today for you all and hope you enjoy it. as much as we do. That's like coming to you every day and talking hello to Jimmy Stout down in Georgia. Appreciate you, sir. Every day you're with me, and I can't thank you enough for that. All right, we're done, along with all the other folks with us every day, too. Cannot thank you enough. I don't ever take that lightly. See you back here tomorrow. Have a good rest of your Wednesday. Thanks for being with us. If you don't have a church home, love to see you tonight at Pleasant Beach Baptist Church on Watauga Road. Everything starts at 7 o'clock tonight for the folks, the big people in the sanctuary, and for the little people back in the gym. Hope to see you there tonight. If not, we'll see you back here tomorrow at Duck Crossing right down the street on the Tom Daly Sports Show. We'll wrap it up as always by saying, bloom where you're planted, and win or lose, be good sport. Thanks for watching show number 2322 from the Eagle Center in downtown Elizabethton. Be loyal, buy local, and buy it in Betsy.